Boys, the inevitable has happened. As you see up here, your boy had a big losing day. First losing day in about 3 weeks. And today we're just going to go over the charts, what I did wrong, what I can do better. But as you see, yeah, last week, low key doesn't count because I didn't trade at all, but still, 3 weeks. But yeah, today was an interesting day, to say the least. I had my clear target. Me and my friend talked about this in my Discord. If we go on to the high time frames, right? We see MES makes a lower low here on the 4 hour, and then on NQ, what do? A higher low. What does that mean? That's SMT. That's a sign for a reversal, right? So I see that on March 13th. So price comes up, and we actually get a change in state delivery on the 4 hour on both pairs as well, here and here. So I'm very bullish going into this day. And as you can see it with current price, my daily direction, my bias was spot on. But your boy just fucking, I don't know, your boy just got caught in the lower time frames. This is the easiest way to put it, really. So first, let's go over the actual beautiful trade that I should have taken, right? I have a lot of lines here, whatever. You can ignore all this shit, right? It doesn't matter. So what I like to do, first thing in the morning, I like to come on and I like to map out my levels for liquidity. So my overall draw was this level right here, 19,788. Boom, target right there. So what happens, market comes, pre-market, we're just chopping up, then boom, at 8:30 we make a huge impulse candle on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. We see 8:30, this data low, huge impulse up. Then what do? From around 8:40 to all the way till 9:30, we retrace. We tap into this 5-minute bullish for value gap, and this should have been my trade for the day. Take this, I'm out. We tap into this fair value gap, and boom, huge impulse candle breaking structure. What I should have done, honestly, is just enter off this first candle. Boom, target my target 2R, beautiful 4-candle trade. That's what my trade should have been, right? But if we look on the executions, I would love to have said I took that, but nope, did not take that. Let's go over the trades my dumbass actually took now, you see? So I saw that, let's erase this now, we can erase this. Okay, so now let's go into the trades I actually took. So what do I see now? Boom, we can get rid of this. And so I see we break past that data high from March 13th. But I also see that we break past with a full body closure on the 5-minute with an imbalance. And as you see here, this displacement also created an imbalance right here. So what do? Which really isn't a bad trade. I wait for price to retrace in this imbalance, and then I wait for a confirmation to go long out of the imbalance. So what did I do? I waited for an inverse for value gap. As you see, this bearish for value gap was created here. I wait for price to basically close above it. I enter, and I leave my stop at the bottom of the gap. Oh, sorry, right here. Stop at the bottom of the gap, and I get stopped out with this candle here. I was just targeting up here. And as we see, we can turn on the executions. Actually, first go over this one too. So I got stopped out on that one, and I still had faith in the setup, and I saw on the 30-second, which was degenerate as fuck, but I saw on the 30-second, price was this is also, this 1-minute bearish for value gap that got inversed, also got inverse, creating a new bullish for value gap, and I saw that price tapped in and closed out of it, so I entered again and immediately got stopped out. So that's 2 trades stopped out, bad trades, right? As we can see, we can prove that I took them. Boom, here, there you go. Boom, both lost. We can get rid of that stuff now that we See what happened, why I lost. I was just prematurely entering, especially when I show you what happened next, guys. So get rid of that. Now let's see on MES what happened. So if we go to the 15-minute, right? As you guys saw, a bearish SMT happened on the 15-minute or the hourly, and the reasoning being is because if you see, take note of this high right here, right? On March 12th, right? March 12th, we have a high. We come in at 9:30. We actually don't pierce that high, but on NQ, that same high, March 12th, look, we come in and we pierce it. What is that? That's a bearish SMT, boys. Bearish SMT. That was the line I had before. Boom. This high to this high. And then on ES, we have boom. We didn't break it. That's an SMT. That's a bearish confluence. So after seeing that, I shouldn't really have gone long anymore. After NQ taking out my big target for the day, I should not have continued going long. But on ES, what did I do? I went long again. But this long I'm not really too disappointed with, right? So as we see here, price makes a big bullish leg up, not taking out this high. So my bias is still this data high from March 12th. So I see price come down. This is a little fib range, right? This middle line is the 50% discount level, and this is the OTE. So I see price come down into an imbalance, which is also in a discount. And what do I see here? I see price come down, beautifully sweep liquidity all throughout these old relative lows, relative equal lows, and we get a break of structure with imbalance. This was a good setup in my opinion, targeting these equal highs up here, but trade just didn't go my way. This trade I'm okay with losing because it was a really solid setup. The entry was there. When on NQ, the entry really wasn't there in my opinion. On the 1 minute, I don't really see how the entry was there. Like, I was entering up here on these shitty candles, when in reality I should wait for like a huge impulse or something. But that's another possible trade I could have taken. And the last one that I saw, so the first trade I should have taken was that first initial impulse up, then that ES trade, that long that failed, but that's still a valid trade in my opinion. But then another trade that I spot is right here. So at this point in price, I see we make that SMT. We boom, we break structure right here on the 5 minute. We have a change in state delivery right there, whatever. It's magnets messed up. And what do? We make an imbalance. So price comes down, we break structure, we retrace into that imbalance. What could I have done? I could have come in, take that change in state delivery or that closure out of this imbalance, target these lows down here, and that's boom, a 1.65R, beautiful trade right there. Just following 5 minute momentum. Higher time frame confluence is that 1 hour SMT. But yeah, didn't take that trade either. Those are all just make believe. The 3 trades I took, one of them on ES was good, and Q2 trades were kind of shitty. But yeah, there's still good things to take away from this trading day, because my bias was correct, as you can see. Like, this was my initial target for the day, and we took it out on NQ and ES. And now we are also filling this 4 hour fair value gap. And that's why a lot of people I saw online were scared to be longing in these areas, because these 4 hour gaps. But you got to understand, like, market structure is bullish now, so I don't really care about these 4 hour gaps, you know. And as you can see, like yeah, we're taking out all those levels, and now we're entering a premium level of this bearish daily range right here. So I'm interested to see what happens next. But yeah, at this point in time, yeah, At this point in time, I'm not really sure where the draw is. I'm still looking at highs, honestly. I think price is bullish now. If we look on the daily, we've been dumping off so hard. I think price is going to want to come up to around this level, these levels up here, like 27.35. To be honest, that's what I think. If you go to ES, similar situation, just dumping. But look at how fat this candle is. Like, we're definitely doing something interesting here. Boom. I'm a very confident in bullish price action from here on out. So look, so now that we're taking these draws, tomorrow what I can look for are bullish targets such as highs. Now when it comes to which highs to target, that's a tricky situation because any of these highs could give you a reaction to initiate a reversal, but that just takes experience and time, you know. Like you could say, oh, like price is gonna reverse after taking this data high, but did price ever show us that it wanted to reverse? If price wanted to reverse after taking out this high, first of all, it would have taken out the high with NQ, but we don't. We come down, we respect this fair value gap, and we displace higher. This is showing us bullish price action. There's no reason to go short here. And I just fucked up because I was getting caught in this choppiness. I was rushing it. But in reality, there really wasn't too clean of a setup anyway. Because look, we're bearish now here on the 5 minute. We come down into this imbalance, and I don't really see an entry, really. Like, I mean, I guess we can take this inverse 5 minute, but that's not really high confluence for me. So today was just a tricky day because my direction and bias was spot on, but the entries were a little sus. Like, boom, everything was spot on. My targets got smacked. Everything was decent. Everything was chilling. So for tomorrow, where can I look to target? I'm down to target these highs and these highs. Those would be my main targets, honestly. I can put one right here as well. That's how I want to see price go into for tomorrow. So if you're trading tomorrow, good luck, you know. Wishing the best for all the traders out there. This shit is hard as fuck. So a little setback on my combine, but it's all good, dude. I know I'll pass this shit. Like, look, I'm literally there. I just need $500 more. We're chilling. Today, minus 360. Disappointing. 3 trades, but I'm still very profitable. So, yeah, I'm not tweaking. We'll turn this week around. I'm sure of it. But yeah, you know, these losing days are going to happen. Just try not to let it fuck with your confidence too much. And, like, one lesson I learned, too, is, like, missing out on the initial 1 minute play right here. Boom. This long right here out of this 5 minute gap, that really got me triggered in a way because I knew that was the target. I saw the entry happen. I just hesitated and price just ripped without me. So after seeing that, I was kind of in a state of mind like, fuck, now I have extreme FOMO. I just saw the money flash before my eyes. Like, I saw the money and the win there. So I kind of wanted to feel that win in a different way. So I forced trades that weren't there. But I'm not going to be too salty about it. You know, it's just a This is just a combine. It's just a valuation. So, yeah, that'll do it for today. Good luck, boys. I also have a live clip of me live trading. Making these trades live. I'll attach that later on after this segment. But, yeah, that'll do it for today. Have a good Monday. See y'all tomorrow. Deuces. Deuces. Two micros. Oh, it's bad. It's a bad flip. It's a terrible flip. to see.